Jetli should also be renamed. So we would discuss this issue. We're joined by an eminent panel today. We're joined by Pradeep Magazine.
Basically
We got PKD
a very
Nambiar
weak economy.
back with us. We lost the link earlier. I was asking you, is it as has been said by the other panelists, it's mainly to divert the attention from other issues. What do you have to say?
What else you expect Tehseen or Sanjay ji to say that? I think it's a great day. I think it's a good beginning, I would rather say. If I am not a great fan of putting the name of the politicians for any of the sporting, whether it is in the form of, in the name of naming them in any stadia or for that matter to any award, even if it is in either case, whether it is from the Congress or a BJP or any other political party, it should be taken away and it should be dedicated to the sportsmen. That is the first stand of mine. Second part of it is little political, which because both Tehseen and Sanjay ji was very, very articulative about how brutally this has been done just to make the headline and etc. On the other way around, I feel that it is completely this country's from a toilet to an airport to a port to a stadia, everything in this India has been given under the name as if it has been written in the name of those people of a Gandhi family. Whether it is Jawaharlal Nehru, whether it is Indira Gandhi, whether it is Rajiv Gandhi, as if there was no other Congress leaders were existed in this country. It only these three people were available? Why there was not Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was not being named in multiple places? Why there is not hardly any Ambedkar stadiums or awards were available in this country? So it has been very, very selectively. The Congress has completely made it a family patronage, family business. I think it's a great day. Rahul, I don't have anything against Rajiv Gandhi. He was a great prime minister. As long as he was a prime minister, he was a great person. I think we all respect for that. But does that mean Rajiv Gandhi also have a hand in his hand, and both everybody knows that case was which is very famous. Why do we need to politicize every decision of a prime minister or the country? It is not just a decision of a prime minister; it is a decision of the country. And every sportsman will be today receiving the award will feel much more proud than just having the name in the name of a Rajiv Gandhi award. Rather than that, great
Tehseen wants to say something, but hold on your thoughts, Tehseen.
I wonder that where is this question of when we are discussing about a Major Dhyan Chand and the Olympic time and the sports arena, why are we going to the rape case, what happened in Delhi, which is very unfortunate, anywhere else, even if it happens in Rajasthan or in Punjab or in Maharashtra or in Kerala for that matter, anywhere else.
Because
so it's not about selective, about one particular incident in one place.
It's not.
So let me tell you.
May I reply to that? May I reply to that? Just let me reply to that. Just let me reply to that. Just one line. I'll reply to that. I agree with you. But in Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, states that do not have the BJP government, never was a girl cremated without the parents' permission. It happened in Uttar Pradesh. It's happening in Delhi. That's what's shocking us. That is what is shocking us. That is what is shocking us. That is the problem.
Tehseen, I wanted to.
That's the problem.
I wanted to respect this discussion.
I agree.
This thing, and I will be
more
than happy to have a separate debate on this. Perfectly.
Let's stick to the topic.
But now let me tell you this: the whole today is the day. Why the Pradeep ji was? I've been working with the almost all the sport bodies from the last couple of years. My company, so I know Pradeep ji pretty well. But then I will tell you, yesterday was. I think it's yesterday only. It was a great historic day for the Indian hockey. The Indian hockey, after 40 years later, they have been able to get an Olympic medal. What can it be a better day? The greatest hockey icon of the world, Major Dhyan Chand be named today for the biggest award of the sporting award in this country. I think the timing is perfect. If the timing of this is being questioned, it is the perfect timing to give that name at the as far as the timing is concerned. Second part of it is that as I said in my initial comment, I am not a great fan of naming any politician's name for any particular property of a national importance, whether it is in the name of a Nehru, Gandhi, or a Modi, or a Arun Jaitley, or for that matter, anyone. But there is a character has been created in this country by Congress that was not available to all the congressmen. Hardly Subhash Chandra Bose, you would, I mean, of course, Tehseen will say that there was something in Kerala, something in Maharashtra. One of the greatest icons, one of the greatest president of the Congress, Subhash Chandra Bose, you would not find more than 4 or 5 names is been after him. So yes, one of the greatest prime minister India had, Narasimha Rao. He was a congressman. Even in a Hyderabad airport, it was a large number of people said that it should be named after him. Why the Congress was not ready? Congress only wanted to talk about one particular family, and it should be, and it needs to be. It cannot be going beyond that particular family. That is my challenge. I am not talking about if this name was changed out of the Narasimha Rao today. Tehseen and Sanjay ji will not even utter a word. Today,
PKD, both Congress and BJP are. Both Congress and BJP are responsible for this, because if you are saying that BJP has named those stadiums after the Prime Minister and Arun Jaitley, in the past Congress was doing the same. What is the difference, Sanjay ji? If you can say something.
I simply agree with that. I believe that it should not be named on anybody. Every sporting arena should be named after the sports people, not by any politician. That is my stand. And then I also expect both Sanjay ji and Tehseen today to say, remove the name of all Gandhi family, Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, and Jawaharlal Nehru be taken away from every building of this country. Why don't you write that?
All right.
I will write a petition. In this channel. I'm just telling you, I will write a petition even to the Supreme Court saying that take the name out of the Narendra Modi and Arun Jaitley. If the congressmen have the courage to say that I would like to take out the name of every Gandhi family from every stadium in this country, every institution in this country. We don't want institutions are created not by the Prime Minister. Institutions are created by the people's money. Institutions are created by the democracy of this country, not by a Nehru, not by a Indira Gandhi, not by a Rajiv Gandhi. They all represented us for a particular time. So yes, Modi, I think this fanciness of one particular family should end forever.
That is the problem. That is the problem with the government. They're incompetent.
May I?
Yeah.
So the idea is that it's not about. I'm sure that if Tehseen is saying, I don't want to go and counter that. It is not the Paramveer Chakra. This thing, and I'm not here to. I'm sure there it could be an error or whatever it may be. I wanted to talk about the intent of the government. I wanted to talk about what is the message this is going to give, not only for today, even the times to come. I wanted to talk about how it can impact a sporting personality today. 1.35 billion people today, even we are, Sanjay ji and Tehseen, please be ashamed once that as 1.35 billion people, we are not even having 10 Olympic medals in this country. Who is responsible? And you are talking about reducing the budget. We need to tell you this. So,
Jawaharlal
who is
Nehru is responsible?
Because we have never been able to give importance.
Gandhi is responsible.
We have never been given importance to sport.
That is the reason. I think Pradeep can throw more.
Even today, we are not even able to get 10 medals. We need to be thinking multiple times before you criticize Narendra Modi. Today, Narendra Modi is talking to every sports person of this country. He is at least communicating. We never had a culture to bring sports as a mainstream activity in this country. And
that's not true.
Sanjay,
that's
you
not
will
true.
have to take as you said earlier, 55 years the Congress ruled, and after that, such a large population of 135 crore people, you are still striving to get 10 Olympic medals. We are not even able to reach that. And when you are talking about Narendra Modi, I am sorry, no congressman today or even having the connect in the past do not even have a right to take the name of Narendra Modi with regard to the sporting success of this country.
Hold on
Only
your
please
thoughts.
don't politicize.
Yeah.
Please don't politicize sports. That is a different lifeline altogether.
Pradeep, hasn't the
don't
sports
understand.
already been politicized so much that we are talking about this topic in a political way? I just wanted to ask that question, that people are saying that we are such a big country, such a large population, and we have not been able to proportionally have those sports people on the international arena who can get us medals. Shouldn't the focus of discussion really be that, rather than this tutu meme between different sections?
I just give you
Best
one
position to answer
particular
that
word.
question.
Pradeep, just
PKD, I think you should let Pradeep answer that question.
No, of course, Pradeep.
He's a real person.
No, one second, Pradeep ji, of course, with permission to Pradeep ji. Sanjay ji, I wanted to tell you, some of our politicians are also been a great sportsman. My own uncle, who is the AICC General Secretary Organization, KC Venugopal, he was a national player of volleyball. He still, even if you do any parliament, within the parliament for the MPs, if you dare do any program, he always will. So it's not like that all politicians are not good sporting people. So there are some extremely good
of course, sports people can also go to politics. But Pradeep, the question that I was asking you,
way of trying to hog the limelight which should be on our athletes.
Yeah, that brings us to the end of the show, but we have at least agreed that the focus need to be on